In a world filled with chaos, uncertainty, and constant flux, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism emerges as a guiding beacon of wisdom. It offers invaluable insights into the human condition, urging us to cultivate inner resilience, strength, and virtue amidst life's trials and tribulations. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, to accept the inevitable ebb and flow of existence, and to live in accordance with nature's grand design. But within its timeless teachings lie cautionary tales, warnings against the pitfalls that can derail our journey towards tranquility and fulfillment. In this video, we delve into the 8 types of people that Stoicism warns us about. So join us on this transformative journey as we uncover the wisdom of the Stoics and learn to navigate the complexities of human nature. Together, let us heed the warnings of Stoicism and strive to embody its timeless virtues in our daily lives. Number 1. The Manipulator. In the grand epic of life, you're the leading character, the one with dreams and plans, envisioning a storyline brimming with twists, allies, and a triumphant finale. But amidst the creative process, a shadowy figure emerges, the Manipulator, a cunning producer who stealthily revises your script, veering your story off course without notice. Their craft lies in emotional and psychological maneuvering, deftly employing flattery, guilt, or deceit to serve their own ends. Perhaps it's that friend who always manages to steer you into covering dinner, appealing to your success and their struggles, subtly shifting the balance of your relationship. Navigating the treacherous waters of manipulation demands finesse. One strategy, coined fogging, involves acknowledging the truth in the manipulator's words while resisting emotional coercion. Instead of succumbing to their plea for generosity, you might calmly suggest splitting the bill as usual. Another tactic involves setting firm boundaries and upholding them with confidence, whether it's refusing financial assistance or declining unwanted tasks. Assertively stating your limits reinforces your autonomy without sacrificing friendship. Echoing the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, Epictetus reminds us that while we can't control external circumstances, we hold the power to dictate our responses. Manipulators thrive on predictable reactions, exploiting kindness, guilt, or the hunger for approval. Yet, by opting for a different script, you reclaim authorship of your narrative. Remember, amidst the ensemble of characters, you're the protagonist, guided by your values and decisions. So, should a manipulator darken your storyline, seize the pen, and rewrite your tale according to your vision, your narrative is yours to shape, and no one should manipulate its course. Number 2. The Complainer. Navigating through life, we often encounter individuals whose default setting seems to be dissatisfaction. It could be a friend, family member, or co-worker, someone who has a knack for finding fault in almost everything around them. Initially, it might seem like a minor annoyance, something you could easily brush off. But over time, their constant negativity can wear you down, like a persistent drip slowly draining your emotional reserves. The Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights in dealing with such situations. Instead of getting caught up in the cycle of complaints and negativity, it encourages a shift in perspective towards actionable solutions. Let's explore this through the lens of a common scenario, collaborating on a project with a perpetual complainer. Imagine being part of a team where one member consistently derails meetings with complaints. Each gathering becomes less about progress and more about venting frustrations. As the negativity permeates the atmosphere, team morale takes a hit. Instead of focusing on solutions and moving forward, valuable time is wasted addressing grievances. In such moments, Stoicism advocates reframing the situation. Rather than allowing yourself to be dragged down by the complainer's negativity, concentrate on what you can control, your response and actions. This might involve gently redirecting the conversation towards productive topics, actively seeking solutions to the underlying issues, or simply maintaining a positive mindset amidst the storm of complaints. By adopting this approach, you not only safeguard your own mental well-being, but also contribute to a more constructive and harmonious environment. Rather than allowing the leaky faucet of negativity to drain your emotional energy, you become the catalyst for positive change, steering the team towards progress and resilience in the face of challenges. In essence, Stoicism offers a powerful tool for transforming frustration into opportunity, turning obstacles into stepping stones on the path to personal and collective growth. Number 3. The victim. Picture your life as a complex game of chess. Each participant starts with the same set of pieces and the shared objective of navigating the board to achieve victory. However, while some players approach the game with strategic thinking, adaptability, and a willingness to take ownership of their moves, the victim adopts a fundamentally different mindset. Imagine the victim as the player who, instead of analyzing their own choices and adjusting their strategy accordingly, habitually shifts blame onto external factors for every setback they encounter. Much like attributing their failures to the board's layout, the configuration of their pieces, or even the perceived malice of their opponent, they perceive themselves as perpetually disadvantaged. In their narrative, the victim is the central figure, constantly beset by adversities beyond their control. They may attribute their professional stagnation to a biased boss, their lack of physical fitness to supposed genetic limitations, or their inability to form lasting relationships to the shortcomings of their former partners. While it's crucial to recognize and address genuine systemic issues and hardships, the victim employs their circumstances as a permanent shield against personal responsibility. They refuse to acknowledge the role their own decisions and actions play in shaping their outcomes, instead opting to cast themselves as the hapless protagonists of an unending saga of misfortune. In the face of such a narrative, it's all too easy to become ensnared as a supporting character, drawn into the victim's tale of woes and serving as a perpetual source of validation and rescue. Yet, upholder of Stoic philosophy would caution against succumbing to this role. Instead, they advocate for the practice of compassionate detachment, a delicate balance of empathy and setting boundary. Compassionate detachment entails extending kindness and understanding to the victim while refraining from enabling their perpetual cycle of blame and dependency. Rather than assuming the role of their rescuer, one is encouraged to provide a listening ear and moral support while empowering the individual to confront and navigate their challenges autonomously. In embracing the Stoic principle articulated by Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. One finds guidance on how to navigate interactions with the victim. Rather than allowing oneself to be drawn into their narrative and adopting a similarly defeatist outlook, one is encouraged to chart their own course, guided by principles of personal agency, resilience, and growth. Thus, in the intricate game of life, where each decision carries consequences and every setback presents an opportunity for growth, one must resist the seduction of victimhood and instead embrace the challenge of crafting their own destiny. By cultivating a mindset characterized by responsibility, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth, individuals can transcend the limitations of circumstance and navigate life's complexities with purpose and strength. Number 4. The time vampire. Picture your day like a carefully crafted symphony, where each task and commitment plays its part, blending together to form a harmonious melody. But amidst this organized beauty, there lurks a disruptive force, the time vampire. This character disrupts your rhythm, injecting discord into your symphony with their constant demands and interruptions. They may not intend harm, but their actions fracture your focus and drain your energy, threatening to derail your productivity. To shield your symphony from the intrusion of the time vampire, consider adopting the Pomodoro technique, a structured approach to time management. By dividing your work into focused intervals, you establish boundaries that protect your concentration from being nibbled away. During these periods, make it clear that you're not to be disturbed, safeguarding your most productive moments. And when confronted with a social time vampire, remember the power of saying no. Politely declining invitations isn't a rejection of the person, but rather a prioritization of your own well-being. As Seneca wisely noted, life, if well lived, is long enough. Stoicism reminds us that time is precious, urging us to be discerning in how we allocate it. Each moment is a brushstroke on the canvas of our lives, and we must be deliberate in choosing what and who receives our attention. In the grand composition of your life, ensure that every note resonates with your greater purpose. Hold fast to the baton of intentionality, conducting your days with clarity and purpose. Don't allow the disruptive presence of a time vampire to derail your symphony. Let each moment be a harmonious chord, contributing to the masterpiece of your existence. Number 5. The angry. The Stoics caution against a particularly troublesome personality type, the chronically angry individual. These people are frequently consumed by rage, bitterness, and thoughts of revenge. Their emotions overpower their ability to reason and judge situations accurately. Even minor incidents, whether real or perceived, can trigger explosive reactions from them. They habitually interpret others' actions and words in the most negative light possible, often taking offense at the slightest provocation. Holding on to grudges indefinitely, they refuse to forgive or move on. Stoics identified the root of anger as unfulfilled desires and a sense of helplessness. Angry individuals believe they're not receiving what they deserve from the world, leading to resentment and a desire to exert control through rage and retaliation. In moments of anger, their judgment becomes clouded, and they act impulsively, worsening the situation. The Stoic advice is clear. While anger may arise involuntarily, we have the choice of how to respond to it. It's wiser to pause, gaining perspective, rather than allowing ourselves to be consumed by anger. Acting from reason and self-control, rather than succumbing to petty grudges and resentment, leads to a more fulfilling life. As Epictetus wisely noted, any person capable of angering you becomes your master. Number 6. The Naysayer. Imagine you're an artist, immersed in the creation of a vibrant canvas, each brushstroke a testament to your vision. Suddenly the door opens, and the naysayer walks in. They glance at your work and immediately begin to criticize it. That color seems off. It doesn't look realistic. Artists rarely succeed, you know. Their words, like a gray wash, start to dull your vibrant canvas, casting doubt on your creative journey. Similarly, imagine you're excited about embarking on a new career path. You've done your research, sought advice, and taken steps towards your goal. But when you share your enthusiasm with the naysayer, they respond with a litany of reasons why it won't work. The market's too tough. Do you even have the skills? What if you fail? Their doubts begin to infiltrate your confidence, shaking the foundation of your aspirations. So, how do you handle a naysayer, especially if they're close to you? One effective approach is to engage them differently. Instead of just sharing your plans, ask for their advice. When people feel they're in an advisory role, they're less inclined to shoot down ideas and may offer more constructive feedback. Another strategy involves positive confrontation. Rather than absorbing their negativity, challenge them to think of solutions. If they say, "You can't switch careers now," counter with, "Interesting perspective. How do you suggest someone could successfully make a career change?" This not only deflects negativity, but also encourages a more productive conversation. Number 7. The selfish. One of the personality types often scrutinized is the selfish individual. This persona embodies a relentless pursuit of self-interest, often at the expense of others. Their actions are governed by a singular motive: personal gain. In their worldview, every decision revolves around the question, "What's in it for me?" They disregard the effect their choices may have on those around them, dismissing any thought of communal responsibility. Selfish individuals are adept at exploiting situations to their advantage, showing little regard for the needs or well-being of others. They have no concern about breaking promises, shirking duties, or taking advantage of people to further their own agenda. Their actions breed distrust and resentment, eroding the foundations of any meaningful relationships they may have. Despite the short-term gains they may achieve, selfish individuals find themselves isolated and embroiled in conflict. Their narrow focus on self-interest blinds them to the deeper fulfillment that comes from fostering mutual care and support within a community. Stoicism offers a stark warning against the pitfalls of selfishness, emphasizing the importance of harmony and collective well-being. As Marcus Aurelius remarked, "True tranquility is found in doing what's right and prioritizing the welfare of others." In embracing this mindset, individuals can discover a richer, more meaningful existence grounded in empathy and kindness. Number 8. The Toxic Positivist. You know this person. They're always exuding sunshine, rainbows, and endless streams of emojis. They're the ones telling you to just be happy when you're going through a difficult period, dismissing your feelings and experiences with a flippant wave of glittery optimism. Imagine your life as a garden. There are flowers, but there are also weeds and pests. A toxic positivist, however, insists on ignoring anything that isn't a blooming rose. Got aphids on your leaves? Just focus on the flowers. Don't let negativity into your garden, they'd say. While it sounds uplifting, their approach can make you feel invalidated and disconnected from reality. Suppose you're going through a tough breakup. You're sad, confused, and seeking some emotional balance. The toxic positivist's advice: there are plenty of fish in the sea. Just smile and be happy. This sort of excessive positivity neglects the complexities of human emotion and the realities of life's challenges. How do you cultivate your garden without letting the toxic positivists trample it with their indiscriminate sprinkling of good vibes only? One strategy is to engage them in a discussion that embraces both light and shadow. If they say, "Look on the bright side, at least you have your health," you could reply, "Yes, I'm grateful for my health, but it's also okay for me to feel upset about this specific issue. Both can coexist." You can also employ what psychologists call emotional granularity, the ability to feel and differentiate between a wide range of emotions, both positive and negative. When the toxic positivist pushes you to just be happy, take a moment to acknowledge and label your nuanced feelings. "I'm feeling a bit melancholic today due to X, and that's okay," can be a liberating affirmation. To reference Stoic thought, Seneca once said, True happiness is to understand our duties toward God and man, to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Notice the balance. Understanding duties which aren't always pleasant and enjoying the present. A Stoic approach isn't about focusing solely on the positive or the negative. It's about embracing life's complexity with equanimity. So the next time the toxic positivist sprinkles their confetti on your carefully tended garden, take a step back. Remember, a garden needs both sunshine and rain to flourish. Embrace your full emotional spectrum and keep nurturing your garden with the richness and complexity it deserves. As we conclude our exploration of the 8 types of people that Stoicism warns us about, it's important to reflect on the timeless wisdom of this ancient philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate virtue, resilience, and a deep sense of inner peace amidst life's challenges. By recognizing these types of individuals that Stoicism cautions us against, we gain valuable insight into the behaviors and attitudes that hinder our own growth and well-being. Whether it's the complainer, the flatterer, or the gossip, each serves as a reminder to stay true to our principles and focus on what truly matters. Let us strive to embody the virtues of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance as we navigate our journey through life. By doing so, we can cultivate a sense of inner tranquility and lead lives of purpose and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the lens of Stoicism. May its teachings continue to inspire and guide us on our path to living a life of virtue and excellence. And remember, if you found this exploration of Stoicism insightful and thought-provoking, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it allows us to continue sharing valuable insights and wisdom with you. So, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family who might also benefit from the timeless teachings of Stoicism. Thank you once again for watching, and until next time, stay virtuous and keep seeking wisdom in all that you do.